boosted.
Hi everybody, I am Ben Green, and I am here with my best friend,
Anthony Thomas.
and you are listening to Screen Chasers.
Sans Sneedester.
That's right, folks. Due to an extremely unfortunate accident, Jermaine Sneed was not able to be with us tonight. He's suffering from a pretty bad injury, and I hope he recovers soon.
I hope he gets sensation back in his penis tip.
I hear that doesn't come back.
They had to get a locksmith to come get it out of the door
The door?
of the car.
What?
Yep.
That's not what he posted on the FB. You're listening to two Pump Chumps.
Yep. What the fuck?
And we just saw the movie 21 and Over, which is about...
The night before his big medical school exam, a promising student celebrates his 21st birthday with his two best friends. Alcohol is introduced and calamity ensues.
Oh!
Yeah, that's right. This movie stars Justin Chon from Twilight, Sarah Wright from... yeah, whatever.
The beautiful, the incomparable, the talented, and sophisticated Sarah Wright, folks.
And Skylar Astin from Pitch Perfect.
All right, Anthony. We just sat through the movie 21 and Over, and whew,
Yep.
this is a movie. It's got some ups and downs in it. As far as I'm concerned, this movie is just fail potential.
Yeah.
Over and over again, fail potential. What do you think?
I think the exact same thing. I think this movie, like you've said a couple times so far, this movie had the potential to kind of do like an American Pie kind of run. But it's... okay. Given visually, this movie was shot very well. The director, the two friends that directed this movie, John Lucas and Scott Moore, they did a good job. Like cinematically, it's right where it needs to be. The only problem is like I guess combining the little elements that they're trying to do, like all the just piecing the story together. They just didn't do a really good job of it.
And that's really surprising considering their background. As
Writers.
screenwriters, you would think, you know, the story would be the easiest thing for them, and the direction would be the hard part.
Yeah.
But no.
But, yeah, I mean, given their claim to fame is they wrote The Hangover, which in its entirety was a bunch of little random skits that just kind of meshed together. But unlike The Hangover, this just lacks originality. This just seems like the kind of story that you've seen over and over and over again. Like, to me, this movie feels like the aborted child of the Project X and Hangover itself. Like, it's just like the love child that never came to fruition.
It really is. This movie is a horrible, selfish lover that just cares about gratifying itself constantly and just leaves you unsatisfied, and you roll over and it's cold on that side of the bed and they don't want to cuddle with you. This movie doesn't cuddle with you, and that kind of makes me sad. But it tries to lure you. It tempts you, says, here, have this drink, loosen up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and that's what this one thing does have a lot of, and that's drinking. Good Lord, do they drink. They drink so much movie in this. Like, somebody's liver is about to shut down in this movie. But which leads to the only thing that I did enjoy in this movie. There's two things. Vince Vaughn Jr. What's his name? What's that guy's name? His name, I shit you not, his name is Skylar Austin or some shit.
Yes.
Skylar Astin. Yeah, this kid's actually funny, but he's funny in the way that like he's like your annoying friend that just keeps like firing off all those jokes. He's like, you know what? I may not be like. I may not hit the bullseye every time, but damn it, I'm like a machine gun. I'm gonna keep shooting until something hits the mark. And that's kind of what this is. It's just like one-liner, one-liner, one-liner. And some of them deliver, but for the most part, it was just a bunch of forced jokes that never really hit the mark to me.
I think their joke machine gun they kept firing at people, it just made my head hurt in the end. I felt like they were trying to kill me. And I'm sorry, but, you know, Vince Vaughn Jr., he did have some funny moments in there. But I hated it when he's doing jokes I've already heard from other people who did it funnier and were more original with it.
Yeah.
And I know that it's hard for to come up with original material and everything. But I hate hearing like the same kind of thing over and over and over again. But he did say one thing though. I have to say it. He said one thing that I will always remember and was fucking hilarious, and that is he looked at his friend and said, "I'm going to fuck you with alcohol." And that was amazing. I'm going to fuck you with alcohol. The kid's trying to get his life together, and he says, "No, I'm going to take you out drinking. I'm going to fuck you with alcohol, but you'll be fine tomorrow."
Jeff Chan, the little Asian kid.
Yes.
All right. The whole focal point of this movie is Jeff Chan himself. They're trying to get him to relax, come out with them, hang out, have a good time, celebrate his 21st birthday, and in all reality, just get him shit hammered drunk till he passes out. And that's exactly what happens. So in the beginning sequences of that is the only part of the movie that I thought was genuinely funny. When he first starts going up to all the bouncers and everything, which you see in the trailer, it's actually a lot funnier than it looks in the trailer. Like, he's throwing his ID at one trailer, he's slapping it on the top of a bald guy's head in the other one. He's just cussing him out. There's this one sequence, and okay, spoiler alert, I guess, but there's one point. This kid gets so shit hammered that he gets up on the bar top and just starts pissing on all these little college girls, and they're laughing and loving it until the dick and piss come out. They're like, "Oh, his dick is so little, it's funny. Oh, it's got pee in it. Run!"
And, an example of really, really great directing, Anthony. It's actually an extremely beautiful sequence, but it's totally grotesque. He's riding the mechanical bull, and he starts to throw up. It was inevitable he was going to, but it's on the bull. And it's this beautiful slow motion, and he throws up, and the bull, lurches him forward, and he inhales the throw up, and then he spits it out again, and it's more throw up. It's actually quite beautiful. Everyone around is disgusted and horrified. It was really beautiful, actually.
Yeah, that sequence was really pretty, which was another thing about this movie. It felt like two writers got their hands on some high definition cameras they wanted their entire life and figured out how to do slow motion. And so like every 20 to 25 minutes in this film, there's a slow motion shot that's really, really pretty, but it makes no fucking sense in the movie.
I don't know how John and Scott divided up their directing duties. Like, I don't know how they divvied it up. Other directing teams do different things, but it did seem like it was directed by two different people. There was something like, I could see certain moments where I was like, that looks like one movie that was trying to make, and then another one is like another movie, it's the second one.
Look, I wasn't there for this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm just going to try and call this one. I want to say that John Lucas was the one that tried to deliver the story, the actual story of it, which would be the Ben Green part of this couple. And then there's Scott Moore, who I'm going to assume is the Anthony of the two, and was the one that shot all the bar sequences, all the partying, all the gross, weird, freaky shit, like all the sorority, ass spanking, and all that stuff. I want to say, Scott Moore, I know that was you. You dirty, dirty bastard.
I am Jermaine Sneed. I am dark as shit.
No, that's not how it goes. It's more nasally. It's like this. It's like, "Hey, this is Jermaine Sneed. I'm not here right now because my dick is broken."